Hi everyone, so I've just had my SprezzaBox delivery, so I'm going to unpack it for you, go through it, see what I think, maybe give you a bit of a spoiler if you haven't already received yours yet. So this is for July 2018. As you can see on the box, it's black with some sharks on. So I'm guessing maybe that's something to do with this month's theme. I've never really had a subscription box before, so I thought I'd just give this a go, and after doing my research, this seemed like the sort of the best one to go for. So I guess this is my review on it. So inside the box, you've got a couple of vouchers. So the first one is for a watch brand. This is a $50 voucher. Now, I live in the UK, so whether it's something that I would then go on and purchase, whether it's something that they would do an international delivery on, I'm not entirely sure, but I think I'll give them a go, check them out and see what I think. So you've then got another voucher which is for Blake McKay. So this is for footwear. Again, it's an American brand, so not something that I'd necessarily get in the UK, though this is 20% off, so I'll check them out and see what they've got. You then have a card that tells you all about the contents of the box. So this month's theme is called the Riverside. I don't know whether you can see that. So it just says about getting the conversation started with a summer-inspired box. So the same fun prints, stylish shades, and good vibes. We'll have to see. An interesting thing to note is that at the bottom of the card, it has said about the fact that they're going to look to do customized boxes going forwards. So maybe something that's in the box that wouldn't necessarily be for you, or going forwards for future orders. You can look to have boxes that are just geared completely for something that you would look for or what you'd look to buy. Or maybe you're just a bit like me, you like to try different things, so having a box that's full of surprises is quite a good thing. So inside the box, so the first item is a tie. So this is a Sprezza branded tie. It says that it retails at $30. Let's have a look. So it's a navy tie with palm trees on. I don't know whether you can see that. I don't really know whether I pay $30 for a tie. It feels like it's a good quality. It's something that I would probably wear actually. I've got a few different shirts that I was looking for a bit of a tie like this, so it is something that I would potentially wear. It is a bit thick for me. I like a bit of a thinner tie, but I'm willing to give it a go, rock it out, see what we think. So our next item is we have a pin from Pintrill. So this says that it retails at $12. And it's an enamel pin, so it says good vibes on it. In the UK, we're not really massively into pins, but I've got a couple of denim jackets that I think this would probably go on, so I'll give that a go, maybe rock that out when I go out tonight. We've then got a pocket square. It's a very plain pocket square. I do like my pocket squares. I think they go with an outfit quite nicely. I'm not entirely sure whether I'd wear a plain pocket square. So I like a bit of, I don't know, I like a pattern on it, something that is a bit of a talking point. It has quite a bright trim on it. I don't know whether you can see that properly in this light. I don't think it goes very well with the tie, so it's not something that I would put together. But I think I've probably got an outfit that I could wear this with, so I would give this a go. Now they're saying that this retails at $22. I think in the UK, I'd probably spend around that much on a decent pocket square. It feels like it's a decent quality one, rather than sometimes you can get a cheap material that isn't quite right. Especially if you're wearing a nice tailored suit. So the next item is a pair of no-show socks. Now again, these are Sprezza branded, so I'm not entirely sure whether the retail value, which they're saying is $8, would normally be something that I would pay for. I'm not sure whether I'd pay $8 for a pair of socks that no one's ever going to see. but they feel quite good quality. I don't know if you can see inside, they've got a grip on them, just sort of stops them from falling down when you're wearing them. I don't know, maybe I'll give them a go. I don't tend to wear socks. I sort of either wear sort of flip-flops or trainers, but I guess these would be quite good for when I go down to the gym. So I guess this is the big ticket item within the box this month, and this is a pair of sunglasses by Dibi. These are saying that they retail at $39. I would probably pay a bit more for sunglasses, just my personal preference. I mean, I usually go for something like aviators or something, so that's my general style. So let's have a look. So I don't know whether you can see those properly. They seem quite cool. There might be something that I'd wear actually, but they feel quite good quality. Obviously they're plastic. They look a bit small. I don't know whether, maybe I've just got a big head, but they look a bit small. So I'm not entirely sure whether I'd wear them. Let's just try them on. I don't know whether you can see that. I don't think they quite suit me. Although I actually have got an outfit that I've been looking for this sort of style of glasses for. So especially with it being summer, it's hot outside, I wear my sunglasses all the time. I never take them off. So maybe I'll give those a go. And then our final item is a Blake McKay shoe bag. So they're saying that this retails at $7.50. It's linen. It's the sort of thing that I would probably put my gym shoes in when I'm going down to the gym. Although my gym is literally just round the corner, so whether I'd actually put them in a bag or wear them to the gym, I'm not entirely sure. If I'm travelling, sometimes it's good to have something just to separate my shoes from my luggage, although I've got a lot of shoes. And I take a lot of shoes when I go on holiday and when I travel abroad. So I'm not entirely sure whether I'd make good use of this. If anything, I could probably use it for storage. But I'm not entirely sure whether I'd pay $7.50 for a linen bag. But it feels good quality. It doesn't feel like it's cheaply made, which is sometimes what you can get with these types of bags, especially when they're sort of for shoes as well. I think sometimes unless you go a bit more upmarket or for something a bit more branded, then you tend to sort of just get cheap material. And yeah, so that's my unboxing. Like I said, it's my first time that I've had a subscription box, so I wasn't really too sure what to expect. Overall, I think I'm happy with it. I quite like the tie. Like I said, it's not the sort of thing that I would normally wear. I like to have a thin tie. But I think there's probably, like I said, a couple of outfits that I could wear this with. And I've definitely been looking for something with a print similar to this. So I'll definitely give that a go. The pin, I think it would go with any denim jacket. Like I said, we don't really go for pins in the UK. But I think, get a few of these, I can stick them on my jacket. I think it would look alright. I don't think it would look out of place at all. The sunglasses, so these are retailing at $39, which is obviously more than the retail value of the box. So, I don't know. I don't know what I make of these. I don't dislike them. Whether I'd purchase them, I would purchase the style definitely. Whether I'd look to have them in a bit of a bigger size, I just don't know whether I've got a big head really, and that's why they don't fit properly. Let's try again. No, I'm not sure. Maybe I'll give them a go. The sunglasses tend to be the sort of thing that wears on me rather than I wear them immediately. So we'll give them a go. Again, the socks, like I said, I don't really wear socks. And I'm not entirely sure, like I said, that I would pay $8 for a pair of socks that no one's ever going to see. But I guess that it comes from comfort. So I'll give them a go. I'll try them out, see how comfortable they are. I've got a pair of trainers that they might go quite well with. If I could actually see it. but we'll see. I think the one let down for me definitely is the pocket square. I think that they haven't really hit it on the head with this. I think it's just too plain. I wear a lot of grey sort of blazers or navy blazers, so sometimes it's nice to have a bit of a pop of colour rather than just sort of a block of white. I'm not entirely sure I'm keen on the trim of it. Like I said, it definitely wouldn't go with the tie, it definitely wouldn't go with the socks. I don't think it necessarily goes with the sunglasses, so I think this is probably the item in the box that doesn't quite gel with anything else. But essentially, yeah, that's my unboxing, that's my thoughts on it. And you can check out my written review on it and how I've styled this up on my website, which you'll find down